Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Kick Me, your favorite crowdfunding news and reviews channel here on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about Bristl, bringing light therapy to the electric toothbrush. This is a Kickstarter project, 21 days to go as of filming this, so probably 2 weeks by the time you see it. $28,000 raised of their $10,000 goal, 261 backers. Basically, it's a electric toothbrush with a light LED thing in the bristles, and it does red and blue light, or purple, which I guess is both of them, and it's supposed to bring healthy gums, kill bacteria, and whiten teeth. So let's play the video. Hopefully it plays this time. It's a little slow. If you ever watch, when you see a toothpaste commercial on TV, these people always have this super unnaturally large open mouth with a giant grin, showing off the teeth, and this video is no better.
At Bristl, we use technology to improve lives. Let's take a minute to explain how. This is Bristl, a toothbrush that uses light therapy to give you the best possible oral health.
Traditional toothbrushing is primitive and not effective.
Okay, so Billy and Masaki here are explaining the whole thing about how the blue light can kill bacteria, yada yada yada.
We move bacteria around in our mouth, hoping to spit it out afterwards. If you look at innovation in other industries, you'll see a drastic change. For example, in skincare, light is commonly used to promote skin health and kill bacteria. Given that oral bacteria is related to 90% of systemic diseases, we want to bring this light therapy to your toothbrushing routine.
Bristl uses safe and natural blue light, which is proven to kill bacteria that causes gingivitis and other gum diseases. The same blue light is also proven to whiten teeth over time. Rather than a one-time teeth whitener, Bristl breaks down color day by day for long-term whitening. Natural red light is known for healing light.
So yeah, they go through the red light and it does purple.
This patent-pending dual light technology strives to give you the best possible oral health in the convenience of your home.
Here's some features packed into the brush. Bristl has 2 vibration modes, regular and gentle, so you can choose which is most comfortable for you. The brush also automatically turns off after 2 minutes, so you know you're brushing for the right amount of time. You'll also never have to worry about buying a replacement head because you can sign up for our subscription service and have them automatically sent to your door.
Okay, so where does this thing go wrong? This is one part it does. I hate subscriptions. Anytime anyone mentions a subscription in a crowdfunding Kickstarter, it's like poison for me. Anytime people are making scientific claims, it's also, something I'm not really a fan of. So anyway, let's finish off the video.
So join us and back us today to make this become a reality.
Okay, time for some happy toothbrushing. Everyone's on the beach enjoying this. It's so pleasurable to use this product. So what do I think of it? So first of all, it seems like it's a nice product. Like, design looks okay. It's basically just an electric toothbrush with this light feature on it. One of the things I take issue is what they say, oh, all toothbrushes does is like move around plaque and bacteria, hope to spit it out after. I'm under the impression that the point of brushing your teeth is to brush your teeth. In other words, get the food and the plaque and things off of your teeth. It's not really about bacteria so much. Maybe mouthwash is more of that, but mouthwash is kind of a scam too. Do you want to kill all the bacteria in your mouth? I don't think that would be a good idea. Why don't you gargle rubbing alcohol in that case? Does the light on your teeth help? Probably it does, and actually I checked it does. They talk about it a little bit here. So the blue one is actually the real deal here, kills oral bacteria and bacteria that cause gum disease. Same blue light can also whiten teeth over time, proven apparently. I don't know if this red one really works. Enables collagen secretion for regeneration of gum tissues. I'd like to see the data on that. And so they talk a bit about it here. So the Journal of Periodontology reported a study where patients underwent light treatment using Bristl. Using Bristl, not someone else's stuff, but apparently using theirs. They found out compared with brushing with a conventional electric toothbrush, Light therapy is more effective by 117%. That's good. Improving clinical attachment levels indicate gum health. That's good, but they don't really 86% improvement, I guess, in reducing bacteria that cause gum disease. The problem is they don't link to this, so that sounds pretty good. I'd like to read it. What were the conditions? Did they use it with the 2 minutes switch? Did they leave it on a lot longer? Was it the exact same one that you're buying here, etc.? Because to me, this light for 2 minutes doesn't seem like it's doing much. Maybe I'm too cynical here, but yeah, I don't know. 2 minutes. What if I miss a spot? Does it really get it? They have a quote from a UCLA School of Dentistry guy that says, light therapy has long been known to be effective for killing bacteria, reducing inflammation, increasing collagen. I am glad that Bristol has finally brought light therapy to oral care. That's great. He's glad. He doesn't say Bristol works. He doesn't say Bristol's effective. He doesn't say 2 minutes using the Bristol is enough to make a significant difference in your thing. He's just saying, I'm glad that they're doing it and that it is known to be effective. Scientifically, there's a very wise professor here. He didn't actually stick his neck out at all and really endorse this thing. He just wrote 2 sentences which are related, that are both separately apparently factual. He probably is really glad. Maybe because they paid him. Who knows? Anyway, so, and then this one is pretty funny. They're like, compare Bristol with standard electric toothbrushes and standard toothbrushes. So it has light therapy. It doesn't have too much that the other ones don't have. Actually, standard toothbrushes do have a rechargeable battery. It's called your arm. And, oh man, no subscription head service. Oh man, that just makes regular toothbrushes suck. I can't get a monthly charge for my, or whatever it is, biannual charge for replacement heads on my regular toothbrush. I'll just have to buy a new one instead. So yeah, they go through the details, all that, micro Bristol fibers, yada yada yada. Dimensions. They're giving some money to the Tooth Fairy charity. That's nice. They just say a percentage of the sales of every toothbrush. How much? Good luck finding that out. $69 for the early bird. That comes with 2 heads. Notice that it doesn't actually say how many heads you need to change, like how often you need to change it, or how the subscription service works. They just say that it's coming. And they got a team. I'm always happy when they put names and faces with first and last names on here. So at least if I had to search for Mr. Takamatsu or Billy Walker, well, Billy Walker's kind of a generic name, but you could actually find out, okay, does Dr. David Choi have, what's his degree, what's his background, etc. Supposed to be ready by June of this year. They're confident they've got all their ducks in a row, literally, apparently, and yada yada yada. So there's still some risk. Hazardous shipping conditions from overseas. I don't know what that means. Trade wars with China, maybe. But anyway, do you want to pay $69 for 2 toothbrush heads on an electric toothbrush? I guess. I don't know what electric toothbrushes cost nowadays, but probably that's not too crazy. But the big question is, does this light thing really work, and how can I find out? So they almost on purpose don't actually link to that study that they mention. And, I actually Googled a bit on light therapy and does it actually work, and do you want to kill the bacteria in your mouth with blue light, etc. They don't have any fact. They do have some updates, and they do have a lot of questions in the comment section. So they actually said, basically because people kept asking, like, what the fuck is with these plan for the subscription service? They said, well, we'll make it super, what did they say? Super easy. Insanely convenient. And they also said it's not necessary, and you can actually also buy them from their website. I would probably wait on the buying from the website. They also shill for some other projects too, but of course. So basically, literally, they're saying, "Don't worry, we have you covered. Don't ask us how much it is, because we don't know, but don't worry." So take our word for it; it'll work out. Comments section. This is where it really goes off the rails. So already, I'm pretty suspicious. Like, okay, what's the real deal on this blue light? Does it work? What's this guy's background? Do they answer questions? There seems a lot of questions unanswered. Oh, by the way, here's the thing on the blue light. I actually found this video on YouTube.
A funny thing happened on the way to whiter teeth in dentist Max Goodson's office. He wanted to know if the intense halogen light he used to whiten teeth irritated the gums of his patients. What he found instead surprised him.
I found in analyzing the data at the end of the experiment that in fact the gums were apparently getting healthier.
Goodson took his findings to photomedicine expert Nikos Soukos. They discovered the blue light could selectively kill the bacteria that causes periodontal disease. Eliminating that bad bacteria led to a healthier balance in the mouth.
We strongly believe that this research...
Okay, so personally, I'm a man of science myself. Having actual people with the PhDs, and I guess DDSs too, talking about this stuff puts me a little bit at ease. It's legit. It's not something fake.
establishes new principles for prevention, control, and treatment of periodontal disease.
The research is still ongoing in clinical studies. In the meantime, the dentists are developing a handheld version of the blue light that consumers could eventually use to fight gum disease daily.
There have not been a lot of novel developments in the area of oral hygiene since the toothbrush, but in this case we're talking about something that can do things that the toothbrush may not be able to.
Researchers say since gum disease has been linked to heart attacks and strokes, this little light could even be a lifesaver. This is Jennifer Matthews reporting.
I think they're talking about like basically people who have gum disease also tend to have higher incidences of heart attack and other things, and I think that's not necessarily a cause and effect. I think it's a symptom of the problem. People with poor hygiene tend to be unhealthy, basically. You know, people who lose teeth and all that are not taking care of themselves. So anyway, that's off the topic. It's cool, but the question is, okay, this is what a pro uses. Is that little thing on your toothbrush enough? I bet you use this for more than 2 minutes also. So they're like really, really zapping you. One other thing I want to mention is I actually checked, and the Forsyth Institute is a real place. It's not like in Guadalajara, Mexico. It's actually in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and they are some really top people. So I guess that Greek dude and the doctor guy are legit, and it's the leading center of dental and craniofacial research in the world. I guess that's basically craniofacial. And it's affiliated with Harvard School of Dental Medicine. So that's legit. So there is a real thing, but the question is Bristl the one that's going to bring it to your sink at home? So there's a good number of questions, a lot of people asking. There's actually specifically this one person asking lots and lots of questions because, maybe they're not answered in the description, like, is it actually waterproof or water resistant? Can we see what they look like? Yada, yada, yada. Asking lots of questions. And then they get very detailed. So they actually found that Periodontal Institute of whatever journal article, which is not linked, and I probably could dig it up too if I really wanted to. But they actually mentioned that has clinical benefits, but evidence of its antimicrobial effects is not sufficient. Long-term studies are necessary to develop the most effective PT protocol and compare to the effectiveness of PT with and without the exogenous photosynthesizers. I find no preference to the benefits of use with or without exogenous photosynthesizers on the campaign page. Okay, so Miss MSCGM ampersand gets pretty detailed. Like basically, I looked it up and I can't find exactly where it says whatever you guys are claiming. Where is it? And yeah, so then they get pretty nasty to her. They're like, okay, first they answer a bunch of the questions. They talk about whatever she was asking about water resistant, yada yada yada. And then she asks a bunch of other questions, and then how much they charge to buy. Wow, $20 for 4 units, so you're basically paying $5 every time you want to replace it. And then she asks a whole bunch more questions, and okay, yeah, you're kind of whining a lot. And then she's like, well, why is the light in the bristles? Is that going to be blocked by the toothpaste? Which is, I suppose, I'm sure the light comes everywhere. So I don't know if that's a big deal. I'd rather just have a toothbrush with a light on it rather than having see-through bristles. And then now they say, like, fuck you, you're not a backer, you're some kind of scam. We do have great answers to all your questions. We'll be happy to address them one by one very soon. But based on your questions, sound like you're a competitor, we know. So please do not bombard the comment section. Oh, that's not good. So then she's like, wow, seriously, I'm a housewife in Pennsylvania, yada, yada, yada. So not looking too good on the customer service there. So Ms. MSCM ampersand has brought up a couple facts, and she's asked too many questions, and they're getting annoyed. So to me, that's just not good customer service. The fact that all these questions are coming up, it's not really her fault, because those are pretty valid questions, I think. Yeah, so, I think it's pretty valid, and I think they handled it not so well. And either way, I think I don't have trust that this thing is actually, like, unless they really can quote a real scientific study that used this exact one and found conclusively that it made a big difference. And if they did have that, they should have shown it. I'm going to give this one a thumbs down. So anyway, I think I've talked long enough about Bristl. See you guys next time here on Go Kick Me. Save your money for electric toothbrush and an LED. Just shine it in. Actually, shine it when you're not brushing your teeth. How about that? See you guys next time. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter at Go Kick Me, GoKickMedia.com, and bye.